It's funny the way you tell a story and everything.
Funny how? What's funny about it?
Just
What?
You talk funny.
You mean, let me understand this, because, maybe it's me. I'm a little fucked up, maybe, but I talk funny how? How do I talk funny? I talk funny like a clown? I amuse you?
Get the fuck out of here, Sharon.
No, we got a show to do, you stutter and prick ya.
Welcome to We Tawk Funny, a weekly hour-long podcast hosted by Sharon Pfeiffer and Joe Rubbo. A show that's less about the way they talk and more about what they talk about. WTF, a show about entertainment, celebrity, comedy, culture.
Welcome to another episode of the We Talk Funny podcast here at the wonderful, beautiful studios, Podcast Junkies in Boca Raton, Florida. Woo! And quick shout out, the best producer in the business, Benjamin Castro.
Thank you guys.
Ben.
Thank you guys.
So here we are again. Another week flew by again. and here we
Another
are.
week.
Can
Do you believe
that
it?
shit?
Do you believe it?
No, man. It's
Oh my
we're
God.
already going into June soon. It's summertime.
I know.
Thank
May.
God, thank
May
God,
is flying
Thank
by.
God all the snowbirds are going back.
Yeah, and you know what today is?
What's today? Cinco.
Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, yesterday was all that May the 4th shit be with you. May the 4th be with you. You know what I said when they said that?
What?
May the 4th bafangul.
You're such a dog.
So what's up, baby? Talk to me.
Nothing's up. You know what I want to talk about tonight?
What do you want to
tonight?
talk about?
You know what? And we never talk about this really. We make jokes and stuff, but
What?
we never really have a full-blown conversation.
Of getting worried.
Let's talk
when
about sex.
Oh, Maron.
I want to talk about sex.
I'm blushing. That's
you're
not a
not.
suntan. No, I'm joking.
No, I really do.
What do you want to talk about?
Wait, I have to take a sip. Hang
Yes,
on.
you do.
Of my TNT. It's St. James iced tea and Tito's TNT.
It's a
It's
beautiful
dynamite.
I might try one later.
You should. You really should. You're missing out.
Okay.
But I want to talk about sex
Let's
because,
Sounds interesting.
I'm getting older
Yeah.
and it's, I'm out there. You know this. I'm out there.
He sure is.
No, I don't mean like I'm out on the street corner hooking, although I wouldn't make any money if I tried. But
Sure you would.
no, I wouldn't. I got
right.
news. I got news for you. Listen, back in the day, I was a hot little number.
You're still a hot little mama.
And if I had chosen that profession, I would maybe be a millionaire.
Be retired right now. Or you
I'd be
would-
retired.
Yeah.
But no, I did not do that. It was foolish. I didn't
you weren't.
I didn't charge. What a jerk off. I should have charged, but I didn't. I gave it away for free. And I'm
No
having-
woman gives it away for free ever.
No,
You always
I
gotta pay
I-
something.
You know what?
Somehow.
You know what? If I had to do it all over again, I would have had a little fucking notepad, and I would have said, "No, I'm serious. I'm not even joking."
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have had a little column. Oh, you want this? That'll be that.
Oh, you mean a menu?
Oh, you want a menu?
a menu?
An actual fucking menu. I would probably
A la
be in
carte
jail.
service right
I
there.
would probably be in jail right now because I think you get arrested for
Our
that.
services.
But but I got news for you. I gave it away for free.
Yeah.
I did. I gave it away for
We
free.
grew up around the same time. Things were wild back then.
Things were, I guess they were, but now I see the young girls. I'm out there watching the Instagram and the TikTok and
Yeah.
even Facebook, and young girls are pretty fucking savvy. They're like, listen, you want to date me? I have a manicure pedicure appointment, and this is how much it costs. You want to date
Yeah.
Saturday night? You're paying for this. You want that? You want that?
You're absolutely right. That's why nowadays the younger women are going for older men.
Yeah, but the old men are smart because they only want younger women. And I got news for you. If I was an old man, I would want a young girl too. Who the hell wants this? I got... Listen.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Ben's at the age where he likes the older.
Yeah, but he just wants the experience of a
Yes,
lifetime.
he wants the
And I mean
I got
literally,
the
and I don't mean like,
cougar experience.
and I don't mean like the Disneyland version, the experience of a lifetime. I mean the experience
The
of
cougar.
a lifetime, because I've got a lifetime of experience. So that's what young men are like. I could do that a couple of nights, but they're not in it for the long run.
Right.
They're just in it for themselves to gain that
lifetime experience, right? But I don't have anything to offer them other than
It's like learning how to drive
lifetime
trying to learn
experience.
how to drive a stick shift when you're older. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, I don't know. I'm at that weird age where
What's the matter, Sharon? Talk.
well, I'm there's nothing left.
Are you in a drought? Is that what you say?
It's a drought.
Okay.
It's a drought. And I'm not so no offense, Ben. I'm not attracted to young men. I have too many inhibitions.
Right.
I'm too insecure physically. I'm not attracted to older men that are way older. But that's all that's attracted to me. Men that are my age that I am attracted to, I've always been attracted to men, always, since I'm 19. I've always been attracted to men in the 50 to 60-something range, since I'm 19, by the way.
Oh, wow.
They do not like...
Wish I would have known you
They
back
do
then.
not like women my age. They like women in their 25 to 35, 40. And I don't blame them. I don't
You're
blame
right. You're
them.
right. You're right. But when you come to a certain age, I didn't reach that age yet. It doesn't, like, sex is like secondary. You just want somebody to live the rest of your life and be a
Ben,
companion.
zero in on my face. What?
That's where we're approaching now, Sharon. You just need a life partner.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
We gotta go online and get Sharon a life partner.
No, I don't want a life partner.
You want to?
I don't want that.
You
I
want
love-
to saz each.
You know what? I want it all.
Yeah.
And I want to live by myself.
That's my saying. I want someone that I could live the rest of my life with, but only see him twice a week.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
And I want flowers at the door. Do you know that every single day? This is so pathetic. Anybody watch, any girls watching, if you want to do a separate podcast, talk about this shit. Every day I come home, I turn the corner of my apartment, and I still think there's going to be flowers there. Like a jerk off. Who's sending me flowers?
All right, I'm going to go to the cemetery and get some flowers.
Fuck off. Such a dick.
You're going to get flowers Sunday for Mother's Day.
From who? From who?
Your children.
My daughter?
Your daughter, your grandson.
My daughter don't give me flowers.
All right, she's going to give you flowers.
My daughter does not give...
You better give her flowers. You better give her flowers.
Joe, shut up. Anyway, my feelings are...
Let me hear it.
This is just, I'm venting to all of the four followers that we have. That I'm at that weird age. You're not. You have Gina.
Yes, I do.
Right?
Yes.
Right, Joe?
Yes.
Right, Joe?
Yes, I do. I'm going to see her next week, as a matter of fact.
Okay. Anyway, this is a great segue to our guest tonight. We have our guest tonight has made a living out of being, just
A Don Juan.
a Don Juan. He is a sexy,
Senior citizen.
a sexy senior. But wait, he literally is the epitome of what I'm talking about. He's a mature gentleman who loves young women, and the young women love him. Just like when I was young, I loved older guys. And because they have the schkarol, they know how to spend it, they know how to treat women.
That's the part right there.
That's,
That's the part right there. They know
put
how
them
to
up on
treat
a
'em.
pedestal and worship them and make them feel like pretty princesses.
Don't play games either.
Well,
But the only problem with a young woman and older guy is the older guy's not going to put up with the bullshit.
I don't know about that.
Oh,
I don't know about
when
that.
you introduce Rick, we'll get his opinion on
Well,
that.
yes, tonight's guest is a South Florida celebrity in his own right, and he's a reality star, and he's just been, you name it, he's been there, and he is a host, and everybody loves him. You won't find anyone who has a bad word to say about him. And let's just bring him on. Joe, introduce your friend.
My main man, Rick, my idol. Okay? My idol, Rick Sykes. Here he is. You hang out with this guy just to get his strays, you're doing good. All right?
Here he is.
Well, I am so
The man, the
thrilled.
myth, the legend.
I am so thrilled to be with you too.
Great to have you here.
Thank you.
First of all, I adore the two of you. You know
Thank
that.
you.
I mean, you. I love you
Thank
more than
Dave.
anything.
Thank you, Dave.
And you're
Love you
so
too.
pretty.
Thank
out
you.
there.
Oh, all right. I thought you
Not bad for a grandma.
Yeah, well, I find that very hard to believe.
Yeah, okay.
But you look fabulous, honey. You really do.
Oh, not,
And Joey, I'll tell you, to be with you, man,
I'm
always,
so happy.
I'm always,
We haven't done anything together in a while.
I
It's been a
know,
while.
But I'm always so thrilled. Whenever I'm near you, I
Whenever
have
he
two
sees-
troublemakers.
Yeah,
Whenever he
I
sees
know.
me, he gives me the biggest welcome, this
Yeah.
guy, I got to say.
Yeah, but it
makes me
there's a
feel
reason.
loved by somebody. Nobody else does. So.
You're full of positive energy, I will say.
That's the key.
Is that
The
what
few
it is?
times that I have been in your presence,
Yes.
it's just great vibes.
You know why? I appreciate everything I do and everything that happens to me. As crazy as life is for me, and it really is, but and I mean nutty, I appreciate it. I love it because I never know what's next.
Exactly.
Well, you have a really interesting life.
Oh, my life is just totally off the wall.
Yeah.
totally.
I mean, you came into the public eye, and when I say public eye, I'm talking about the reality show that you were a part of, Lifetime's
Married to Millions.
Married, right? Was it
Marrying
called-
millions, but yeah,
Marrying
yeah,
Millions?
marrying millions. But
No,
no,
that's-
you're
Marrying millions?
Married to the mob, that was.
No, that was
that I was.
that was me.
That was me when I owned the largest strip club in Connecticut.
Oh, I wish I knew you.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
And that was one of my businesses, one of my many businesses.
Right.
But I did have that, and I had that for 14 years. And it's funny. When I talk to people, and people say to me all the time, say, Rick, you're such a nice guy. I said, yeah, but you didn't know me when I had my strip club. And the reason I tell you that, and I tell this to everybody, and it's in one of my books, which I happen to bring. I'm going to.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
no,
those
No, I'm going
books.
to have you read it while we're on the air, and I'll do all the talking.
Okay.
I could just keep talking.
Give me, I'll start now.
I could talk all day, all night long. But I will tell you something, and I've explained this to so many people. There's an old saying, a leopard changes locations, but not spots. We all
Right.
know that, right? When I had my strip club, and I owned it for 14 years,
Right.
it was the largest strip club in Connecticut. When anybody owns a strip club, I hate to tell the public this, but it's very true. You are a gangster. You have no choice.
Right.
It's either you or them.
Right.
That's how it works. So for 14 years, I was a gangster.
Okay, so you're from Connecticut originally?
New Haven, yeah.
New Haven, Connecticut.
That's where you were born?
How, Rick, did you get into owning a strip club?
Oh, with the life. Well, here, let's put it this way. I started off at 13 behind bars.
Okay.
Okay. And I
Not in jail, just
Yes,
like
no,
behind.
No, in jail.
I thought you meant behind a bar.
No, I thought you meant like being a bar back.
Now I'm behind a bar right now. Here. Right here.
Yes, salud.
Oh, Tindan Saúde,
Salud.
Português.
There you go.
And the reason I know Portuguese is because
The Brazilian
Love the
chick.
Brazilian chicks.
I
Brazilian
was hiding from the feds in Brazil.
Okay, so you were incarcerated at a very young age.
13 years old. I guess that's kind of young.
Okay, that's
what'd
kind of
you
young.
do?
And then when you came out, you said I'm going to live the life of a strip club owner.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a very interesting situation. I got arrested with the creme de la creme of New Haven. You all know, I'm sure, anybody who's over like 30 or 40, there was a company called Erector Sets.
Yeah, of course.
Every kid had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the kids I was arrested with, his family owned Erector Sets, multi-zillionaire. Another kid, his father was the head obstetrician at Yale University Hospital, multi-zillionaire. The other one, his father was the CEO or CFO of Shearson Lehman.
You do meet,
Wow.
when you go to jail, you meet some interesting people?
well, no, those are the ones I got arrested with.
Oh, okay.
They didn't go to jail. Their family came to pick them up. My old man said, let them stay.
How long did you stay there?
I stayed for 4 days.
Oh, okay.
But now here's the thing. People always think, well, you were 13 years old. Would they put you in a nice little room with a couch, et cetera? I said, no. I had metal bars in front of me. I had a bed that was like an eighth of an inch of a mattress and no toilet seat on the toilet.
Yeah.
That's jail.
Yes, it is.
And when I came out of there, the best part of it, my old man thought he was doing me a hell of a service by keeping me there. So I was waiting for the Polyad. You know what a Polyad
Yeah,
is?
the beating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the Polyad. I was, the big green door opens up. The old man's there. He goes, well, did you learn your lesson? And I looked at him. Yeah, I'm like 2 feet high. I'm 13 years old. So I said, yeah, Dad. He goes, well, what'd you learn? And I looked at him eye to eye. And I said, I learned that I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Did you get the beating?
Yeah.
You did.
But then, and that's what started my life. And,
Okay.
and I'm not kidding. That's really what started
Okay.
my life. I really
What was the name of your strip club?
The name of the strip club was Stage Door Johnny. Stage Door Johnny was a horse.
Wow.
Yeah, in the 30s, I think it was.
I like that.
So, and it was the largest in Connecticut, 14,000 square foot club, big.
Wow.
New Haven's a big city, too.
Yeah. And so I had that for 14 years. I'm also a certified gemologist, precious gems.
Oh, so you-
So let me tell you how funny my life was. Here I am, at 30-something years old, I guess. So I have a chain of jewelry stores, high-end jewelry stores, and all the people in New Haven, in that surrounding area, they all want to see me. I'm a certified gemologist with a Bachelor of Fine Arts, and I own the stores. Okay,
Wow.
so they wanted to see me. So I had all the attorneys, the judges, the professors. They all wanted to see Rick Sykes. So you'd see a billboard, me holding up a gem, saying, "Come see me for the best deal in town."
Right.
You go down about 5 miles, you see another billboard, me on a stripper pole, and saying, "Come see Rick Sykes for the most fun you've ever had."
I love it.
And people used to say, "What the fuck?" And that's how I did
No,
that
I love it.
for
Great.
14
That's
years.
great marketing.
I thought so.
You should have sold some gems in the strip club.
I think I did.
Yeah.
I think I did. You know,
Yeah.
but so that was
Talk about diamond dolls.
That, right. True.
yeah. So that was my little
What you
stint
should have
there.
named it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my little stint for that, and things. Well, I'll tell you. A lot of people get jealous of this fact, the fact that I went to college to get my gemologic. Well, before my gemologic degree, I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts, and I went to an all-girls college. Hello. And
Wait.
yes.
Okay.
Yes. And that took.
So you need to explain that a
Yeah.
little
How'd you-
bit.
You did,
How much time do we have?
No, we don't have a lot of time, so
explained this
give
to
us
me
the quick
before, but
version.
Oh, you
Tell
want
everybody
the
how
Reader's Digest version.
how you got
The
into
Reader's-
how you got into an old
Well,
girls
what
college.
happened is I had just gotten busted in Mexico with 200 pounds of weed and a kilo of cocaine.
Right.
Okay, and when I got that, so I was in.
How is your book only this thick?
No, that's this one. And
Yeah.
But then what happened is I got complaints about this one. It was a great complaint. Are you ready? People complained and said, "We love your book, but it's too short. There's only 150
That's
pages."
what I'm saying.
Yeah. So then this is
Then
my
you have
new
to write
one,
another. Okay.
And this is
More roses, less drugs.
And this one's
Love it.
250 pages. But
Okay.
nobody's getting this one yet.
Are you making a movie out of that?
Well, that's the wait to hear. I don't know if we have a lot of time because.
But go
We
on,
don't have
I
a lot
wanna
of
hear
time. You
about the
keep
girls-
talking.
I want to hear
Stop
about the girls' school.
Stop talking.
All right, so let's talk about this. So I get busted in Mexico. Now I got to explain something to you. This is the crazy part. I'm at Marquette University, and we went down to Mexico just to get a little weed for parties. And I was with a Mexican friend of mine. He said, "Well, I'm down here. I might as well get everything." So he puts 200 pounds of weed in the car we have and a kilo of cocaine. And I said, "You sure we should do it?" He said, "Don't worry about a thing." Well, anyway, we get stopped by the federales.
I was going to say, how'd you get?
He didn't. So we're in the
did
middle
it.
of the jungle, right in the middle of the jungle, and there's one of those old Ford, whatever they were, 150s. They're shooting at us, because they saw the American. They figured that was.
Yeah, you don't
Anyway,
look Mexican.
not at all. So, yeah, and I certainly not from the waist down. There, I look African. But anyway, so they don't call me
Oh.
BDR for nothing. You know what that stands for, right?
No, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
What does it mean?
Big Dick Rick.
You had to
Big
ask.
Dick Rick.
Yeah, and that's
Oh my God.
and that went worldwide on Marrying Millions. I am not kidding. So anyway,
So now we know why that young girl wanted to be with you. It wasn't for your millions.
no, the truth comes out. So now what
Big
happened?
Dick Rick.
So I have the federales with a gun down my throat, literally down my throat.
No.
You should have stuck your dick down his throat.
They didn't know about Big Dick Rick.
So now he's got it, and he looks at me and says, "Okay," in broken English. He said, "I killed now." Then he said, 25-year prison. And the third one is $5,000 American dollar. And I go, "I'll give you $5,000. So again, I call.
I've been in that position
There you go,
myself.
baby. Then I saw.
Except I
you
was
wanna do
going-
it again?
No, except I was going, woo-hoo,
You could
woo-hoo.
you can tell it's been a while.
It's been a while.
I love it.
My rent is due on Monday.
So you paid them off. They do that in Mexico.
so what happened
Yeah.
is I called my old man, the one who kept me in jail.
Yeah.
I said to him, I said, hey,
Here I am again.
I'm in trouble. Where are you? I said, Mexico. You're supposed to be at Marquette. I said, yeah, but I'm in Mexico. Click, he hangs up on me.
Oh, God.
I'm like, oh, this is not going to work. So I called one of my best friends. He said, look, I can get you $3,000 real quick. Now, those are the days with Western Union.
Yeah.
So it takes 5 days or something. So I'm in the middle of on the coast, water, the ocean in front of me, sharks. Behind me is a jungle. There's a beach, gorgeous, but there's nobody there. It's all the banditos.
Right.
In a place called Apatzingan, Michoacan. And anybody who knows Mexico knows, like, oh, my God, you were down there. But it was in the middle of nowhere, but all the banditos hang out there. The next thing, I'm sleeping on a hammock because there's no sense of jail because you're not going anywhere. You get eaten by the animals or eaten by the sharks. So I'm on the hammock, no food for 3 days. I'm starving. About 3 o'clock in the morning, some old guy wakes me up. I'm in the hammock. Come with me. And just drags me because he's not speaking English. The tortoises are coming up on the beach. He puts me down there, puts my hand under the tortoise. Plop, 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 plop. The eggs in my hand. Remember, I hadn't eaten a thing.
Right.
I took these eggs with all the slime over it, and I went, and I ate them like.
How'd you go?
You want round 3 of that?
Did you enjoy them?
Huh?
Did you enjoy?
I thought you were going to say he said it was Taco Tuesday.
So I had about a dozen eggs.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, thank God. A couple of days later, I'm across the Rio Grande.
He could have made a Mexican omelet.
I think
I was gonna say you should have built the fire.
Yeah, man.
With turtle egg
Yeah, I'll
omelet.
tell you. And then I ended up at a bar in Connecticut as a bartender. Because then I quit college. It was just too crazy.
I still want to know how you got into the girl college.
That's what I'm going to tell you now. That's where we're on now.
All that to get to how you got into a girls'
Well,
college?
that was very important to know that.
Yeah.
So the next thing, I'm at a bar called Hungry Charlie's, and I'm a bartender there. And my hair's out to here. I'm 21 years old. Michael Bolton was one of my best friends, and Michael was the you know who he is, right?
Yeah, of course.
So Michael.
To live
So
without
Michael was the house band. Okay, and remember.
Really?
Yeah, and we grew up together. He wasn't famous yet, but he was well known to him. And what I used to do is when he did that falsetto voice, I used to take olives and throw them and try to get it down his throat, and he'd stop. You motherfucker!
Did you ever actually, when he was going,
No,
did
but
you get one?
I beamed him off the forehead, beamed him off the nose, but I never got down the throat. And then
Did he have long hair like mine?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, Michael. Yeah.
I have
so
Michael Bolton
anyway,
hair.
so that was that thing. But then one day, this girl came in who I used to play with in junior high school. By the way, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So it started at
I
exhausted.
fucking love him. Go ahead.
it started at 13, and when you hear that, as a matter of fact, the name of my first chapter.
I hope they didn't call you Big Dick Rick when you were 13.
No, not those.
That'd
But my
weird.
first,
They should have called you ADD, Rick.
my first chapter, my first book is called The Vanishing Condom. And that will give you an idea of what I was doing at 13 years old.
Oh my God.
Okay, at 13.
Condom, never used.
How many children do you have?
That we know of?
32?
That we know of? Well, remember something. But no, I'm not going to tell you that part either. Anyway, let's get
my
back
God.
let's get back to
Yeah,
to-
let him
to
finish the
all-girls
story. Otherwise, we're going to be here for 3 hours.
Well,
Yeah,
and that's just the beginning.
We're going to have to take a break. We're going to have to take a break in a minute and
Okay,
1 minute.
all right,
and
let's try to finish this.
hurry up.
Come on.
Girls.
So the next thing you know is a very hot girl. Her name is Rosemary Fox, Foxy Roxy. I used to call her. Very pretty. She said to me, "What are you doing nowadays?" I said, "Oh, I just left Marquette. I'm doing nothing. I'm bartending." She goes, "Why don't you come to Manhattanville?" I said, "I don't want it. I hated college. I hate schools." She goes, "I think you'll like this one." I said, "Why is that?"
All girls.
All girls. And I
Manhattanville College.
I said,
yeah.
"Where is it?" She goes, "Purchase, New York, White Plains."
Yeah.
I said, "All girls?" She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Give me an application." Now, this is before the computers, before the shit. So she comes in 4 days later, brings me the application. I sign it. Never in a million years did I think I was going to get accepted.
Why did you get accepted though? It's all girls.
They're just going co-ed.
Oh, so you were one of the first.
I was the first.
What?
There was 28 guys. I was the first of all.
Yeah.
So, but here's the crazy part. So I sign up, and she thinks we're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend in college, and that's certainly not going to happen. So there's 1,200 women and 28 guys. I'm like, oh my.
You were in heaven.
You kid telling me? It was the most.
What's that saying? The fox in the hen house or something like that? Were you that? Was that you? Do you hear that?
so-
That
So check this out. So next thing I'm there, I said, what am I supposed to do here? She goes, what do you want to do? I said, I hate math. I hate Spanish. I hate all this stuff. I said, what do I want to do? She goes, be an art major. I said, what do you have to do for that? Nothing. I said, nothing? She goes, yeah. Where do I sign up? She just follow me. Just
What's the major?
Art.
Oh.
So she said, just do a class as I do. So the first class I go into, right? And there's a professor there, there's like 8 women and myself. And I'm like, sitting there, this is so much fun. He has a vase in front. He says, okay, everybody draw this, He comes to me about 15 minutes later after the class, and comes over to me and goes, what the fuck is that? I look, I said, what do you mean? He goes, what is that? He starts yelling. You see the veins popping out of his head. I said, it's that. Get the fuck out. He looks at me and goes, are you kidding me? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. He's going nuts. And I said,
What'd you draw, Rick?
That's the first time I ever drew anything. That's what I did, a stick figure. That's what I did.
A stick
figure with little things on it.
You should have said, that's why I'm here to learn.
So
you should have said that is my impression.
It wasn't going there. Yeah. So that was the first thing. The next one is art history, and this is a girls' Catholic school.
All right.
So she says to the nun, looks at me, she goes, she's talking this, talking that. She looks at me, she goes, Richard, do you have a clue what's going on? I said, no. She goes, you know what this is? I said, no. You know the David? I said, David who? And she goes, oh my God.
You mean David?
The sculpture.
Yeah.
So she gives
Michelangelo's
me
David.
Yeah. So she gives me the sign of the cross. And I'm like, she goes,
I know what that is.
yeah, we all know what that is. So she looks at me, she goes, Richard, good luck. God bless you.
God bless you, Richard. Now listen, before we say another word,
remember
we have to
God bless
take
you.
a quick 1-minute break to say, how you doing to one of our sponsors, which is Deckmasters of South Florida.
Yay!
Let's thank one of our guests, Deckmasters of South Florida.
That's perfect, Joe. And you can call John at Deckmasters, and maybe he can help you with your little problem.
What are you talking about? I don't have any problem.
That's not what I heard. Word on the street is you have a very small deck.
What? My deck is not small. It's fun size.
Yeah. That's what they all say.
My girlfriend loves my deck.
Oh, yeah? Then why is she always coming over and laying on my deck?
What? You have a deck?
Oh, yeah. And it's very big. And your girlfriend? She loves it.
I give up. Give me John's number. I give up.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, John.
I can help you with your problem. I am John, the deck master from South Florida. Damaged deck? No problem. Discolored deck? No problem. Need a new deck? We got you covered. I'm like the deck doctor, only better. Deckmasters of South Florida covers all your deck sizes. Decks, docks, boardwalks, pergolas. We got you covered. Big decks, little decks, no problem. You send me your deck pick, I'll take care of the rest.
Call Deckmasters at 561-255-7921. That's 561-255-7921.
And we're back.
Yes,
We're back.
So
We
let
have
me
so
finish
much.
this thing real
Go,
quick.
go,
So I
go,
got to
go.
finish this.
God bless you. We left off on. Okay.
God bless you.
Oh, thank you. So now I go into the third course, which is sculpture. And I walk into the sculpture class, and there's like 5 girls and myself. And the guy gives us a big thing of clay. The guy's world famous too, Louis Trackus. Gives us a big thing of clay, and he says, "Okay, I'll be back in an hour. Make something." So I'm playing with the thing. He comes over to me, looks at me, comes in an hour, and he looks at me, goes, "Whoa!" He said, "Wow, you did that?" I said, "Yeah." While you're gone, he goes, "Oh wow, how long have you been sculpting?" I looked at my watch. I said, "An hour." And he goes, "No, before that, an hour." He looks and says, "Are you serious?"
He couldn't believe it.
I said, "Of course I'm serious. This is the first thing I ever did." "Holy shit!" I said, "But I won't be doing it long." I said, "Because you're throwing him out of the art department." He goes, "Why?" I said, "Because I went for paint, drawing and stuff like that." The guy said, "You're out of here." So He goes, over my dead body, you're now you are the art department.
Oh shit.
Next thing you know
Wow.
is I'm making these monster sculptures all over, big monster sculptures. I had this big old Mercedes. I'm going to White Plains, getting all the metal, steel that they were throwing away from building the buildings, doing tons of drugs, staying up like
I'm from that area. I used to live
White
up
Plains.
there,
Yeah, so purchase.
Westchester, yeah.
So I'm doing tons of drugs. I mean, like I'm still doing 5 days of never sleeping, just out of my mind.
That's why you were sculpting so good.
That's what I did, of course. And I'm making all these things and then selling them for thousands of dollars and buying tons of drugs and giving it to everybody in the school. And the whole school is whacked out.
I love it.
Bunch of high girls.
Oh,
love
my
it.
God.
Kind of school.
And that was the best part because the girls like Rick.
So what happened to you
Yeah.
when you left college?
Yeah,
When
from
you
there.
did you Did you actually graduate?
Oh yeah, not only did I graduate, but I actually got an offer from Yale to teach sculpture at Pear Art School, part of Yale.
Really?
Yeah.
So how'd you get into the gemologist?
Okay, well that was a family business. My father had one store, and his father had one, and it was since 1880. So I went into that, became a certified gemologist after college, after I got my Bachelor of Fine Arts degree. And by the way, I have to tell you this. When my father saw, they sent something to my parents' house saying, your son, here's his grades. And he calls me and goes, what the fuck's this BFA shit? And I said, what do you mean? He goes, artist? What do you mean you're an artist? I said, oh, I'm an artist now. He goes, you're an
I
asshole.
bet he couldn't believe it.
You're an asshole. He hung up
said,
on me.
"You're a
and then he
bullshit
said-
Probably didn't
artist.
believe
Yeah,
you.
I know. I'm
bullshit
My
artist.
father used to call me an asshole every day.
But
So,
you know, that's kind of amazing that you did that.
oh, it's crazy.
It's pretty
It
amazing.
was crazy. And then, and what the part I haven't told you, there's so much more going on there because I was a ski bum in Telluride, Colorado.
Wow.
People were sending me the checks because
Wow.
people were buying these sculptures, and I'm
Oh,
living,
wow.
and I'm on independent study at school.
And we had some pretty amazing artists here on the show. We had Lawrence
Yeah, we didn't-
Bartel
we
and
didn't know you were an
Michael
artist.
Israel.
And I got
and-
to tell you something about that. This is very funny. Artists hate my guts, and the reason is
Why?
because when I tell, I tell people all these artists, I said, I'm an artist too. And they say, you are? I said, I have a degree in it. Do you? And these guys don't have.
They don't.
Right.
Naturally.
So I said, I could teach you this shit, and I hate it. And they look, you hate what? I said, I hate your art and my art. I hate all art. And then they want to kill me.
That's kind of funny.
I know.
It is kind of
Of
funny.
course it's
When
funny.
was the last time you did a sculpture?
Are you like, it's horse shit?
Because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Remember, I learned that at 13.
Yeah.
When was the last time you actually did art? Did a
Honestly, 103 years ago.
sculpture? Yeah, so you forgot
Yeah,
about it. All right.
I could do it tomorrow.
Let's get to the
I
good
was going to
stuff.
say,
So-
an artist is born, you just do it.
Yeah, but the
just
best
in
part is
you.
that I have a degree in it. So when
Right.
people, these artists say, oh, you're not, and I say that because everybody says to me, oh, well, you're a Bachelor of Fine Arts. Yeah. Do you like my stuff? I said no, and I tell it to everybody, whether I like it or not.
That's
I
kind
say,
of funny.
Oh, I love to see their faces go.
Who makes you an expert? I have a degree.
I actually am an expert.
Isn't that funny?
Fucking
Are
awesome.
you serious?
That is kind of funny.
Oh, I love it. You got to
Yeah.
see. I love freaking people.
Who is your favorite artist?
You.
I'm not an artist. Who is your favorite artist?
You know Lawrence Gartel. We've done.
You know
stuff.
Lawrence.
We've
You
done
do know
stuff together
Lawrence.
with
I
him.
still don't know.
The guy.
I know you too. That's it.
The old guy with the long hair,
No,
dresses
I
like
know
a
nobody.
'60s rock star.
I know nobody, and I keep it that way.
Anybody.
I loved only a few people. You, I love. You, I love. A few people, I love. Other people,
Says
I
that
couldn't
to
give a
all the
fuck.
girls.
Remember, I don't give a fuck. I'm not kidding.
That's my saying too.
I
know-
actually
that's why we get
believe
along
you.
That
so
was
good.
true. And
I
I'll tell-
really do
and I'll
believe
tell
you.
I'll tell you a very real quick story. Very good
It's
friend.
not going to be quick.
Well, I'm gonna try. A very good friend of mine.
Better be quick.
Good friend of mine. 10 years. He lives in South Beach, and he had to move to my yacht for a couple months because he was getting something ready to live somewhere else. He lives in Minnesota. Anyway, 10 years. One of my best friends. And after staying in my yacht for a couple months, he looked at me and goes, he said, I always thought you were kidding when you said you don't give a fuck. He said, but
don't
after
give a
living with
fuck."
you don't give a fuck. I said,
Rick,
yes, honey.
we want to hear
Yes, honey.
your favorite story of your life. No, I'm serious. I want to hear your favorite story. Look, you're laughing, right? Because you're sitting here going, right? You're going, what are you talking about? I have 100 favorite stories.
There's got to be one that.
There's got to be one that just jumped out
More
to
like
you.
1,000.
Right. What jumped out just
Well,
now?
you want to know what changed my life?
Yes.
Okay. What changed my life 120% is when I met the love of my life in that day, which was her name is Erica. And if you ever saw my show, which is right now seen by 50 million people
I love it.
on Hulu, that's called Marrying Millions. And what happened?
We got to get into that after that. Yeah.
What happened was this. At one point, I owned the largest major motion picture movie studio east of the Mississippi River. It's called Dog Star Digital Media Group. We had an airstrip. It was 1,700,000 square feet of buildings. If you know
Wow.
real estate, it's like a city. I was on a speed dial with the governor. My attorney was the Democratic chairman of Connecticut. It was phenomenal, and I sold my jewelry stores. I sold my strip club, and I had this monster thing. Got into a lot of trouble with the government with that, and I had to move to Brazil. And I lived in Brazil for 14 years. So back and forth. After well, it's a long.
You're very spicy,
it's a
Rick.
long.
Did you learn the Portuguese
Fala
language?
português, não importante. Mi amigos todos gringos. I couldn't give a shit. If they didn't understand my English, go fuck yourself. But anyway, and I was living there partying my ass off. Okay, and I mean partying.
Big booties.
Oh my
my God.
So I'm there for back and forth. When you hear those stories, I mean, I know we don't have time, but if I tell you those stories,
Tell us about. Go back to
You're gonna
Erica.
start-
You
you're gonna
talking
Yeah,
about
go
Erica.
back to Erica.
I gotta keep Rick on track.
No, good. You're doing good. So most people don't. So you're
Gotta
doing
keep
good.
you on
So
track.
Erica, what happened is I met this drop dead gorgeous blonde.
In Brazil?
No, here. So I was in Palm Beach. They kind of threw me out of Palm Beach because you know about Harleys, because you're a Harley man.
Yeah.
It was too loud.
And every time I started my Harley,
Yeah, forget about
I got
it.
really pissed off. The cops.
They
were
have a
coming.
noise
But
ordinance.
you know what it was? No, it was more than that. It was because the people who lived in the condo, which I lived on South Ocean Boulevard on the water.
Right. Okay, right on the
people-
water.
The people that lived there, the old ladies, I'd be walking in with two hot,
Yeah, forget
drunk
about
bitches,
it. Forget it.
and they'd be coming out to do the exercise at 6:00 in the morning. I'd
Yeah,
be
the
coming
water
in.
aerobics.
I'd be coming in at 6:00 in the morning,
Yeah,
all
no.
fucked up.
So they threw you
and they
out.
were like, "Oh, get him out of here!" So finally, I said, "I can't deal this
Yeah,
anymore."
they couldn't
So
handle
I moved to Miami Beach, and I love it there. But anyway, so one day, what do you call it? I'm at Starbucks, and I see this drop dead gorgeous blonde. And what happened? Two of my friends were the baristas there. They said, "Rick, turn around." I said, "Why? Turn around." I said, "What's wrong? What do you mean turn around? Turn around." I turned around there, and there she was. I said, "Woof." I jumped right over her. I said, "How are you?" She says, "Good. How are you?" "Good." "What are you doing here?" She goes, "I lost my phone, and I'm waiting for the Uber guy to." I said, "Well, let's get in my car. We'll go."
This was
back."
pretty recently then.
No, 7 years ago.
That's very recent.
That's not that long ago.
So, well, for me, that's like ages.
It's a lifetime,
Yeah,
right?
That's ages. So I said to her, I said, "Why don't you just move on my yacht with me?" So she started laughing. She goes, "Well, I'm kind of with a guy in Sarasota," and I said, "Well, let's dump him and just move on the boat." And she kept laughing. She goes, "I've never met anybody like you." And I said, "I hear that from everybody. Come on."
And she did? She moved in with you?
Yeah.
She moved on your yacht?
Yes. So now the two of us were living on the yacht, and she said to me, she said, "Do you ever do any TikToks?" And remember, she's 22. Excuse me. And I said, "No." I said, "I do very little social media." And I mean, I know all about it, but I'm just like, I don't have time because I'm out from party to party to party to party. And I'm traveling all over the world. I'm going crazy, having the time of my life. And I mean that.
Right.
And by the way, I got to take an aside here. I went to Woodstock when I was 18, the real one. Okay. I went with 7 other friends of mine. It took us 2 days to find the car after Woodstock. They'll tell you how fucked up we were.
You can imagine that.
Oh, my God.
And the crazy part is they're all dead. I'm the only one alive. And these were all my close friends. And it's so. Well, wait till you hear the other stories about it. But anyway,
We're
so
gonna need 2-hour, 3-hour show
more
with
than
this
that,
guy.
man. We haven't even. We haven't even started.
It's
the
the
first book.
tip of the
Oh
iceberg.
no! I'll tell you something. This is why, you know something.
All right, so Erica,
Yeah, okay, I'm
finish
sorry.
Erica. Then we got. Then we're.
We have to
Then
have-
you only talk when we ask you. A
You
question.
have to come back. No, you have to come
No,
back.
what I want to do.
But you have to have a driver.
We got to. No. We'll bring these guys down to my yacht, and we'll do it on top of the boat. How's that? Because everybody wants to do the
It's
podcast on the
only
boat.
if Ben
Of
says
course,
yes.
Of course they'll say yes. You'll want to be
No,
on
I
the yacht.
don't. Only if Ben says yes.
Ben will say yes, I promise you.
Ben will say yes if you have a couple of hotties.
I have more than that. Remember, you don't know about my new show yet. Wait till
No,
you hear
we
that.
haven't
Let's hear about the old
Wait.
show first.
Speaking about hotties.
All right, we have 11 minutes.
Speaking of hotties, wait till we get to my new show.
All right, so
Whoa.
finish this
Okay, so anyway.
and tell us about-
So the next thing you know is Erica.
Ben.
Ben, don't bend over.
Ben, you getting dizzy yet?
Yeah. So the next thing you know is Erica says, "Hey, let's do some TikToks." We're dancing
All right,
the boat,
TikToks.
and now here's the thing. I owned the largest major motion picture movie studio. I would never be in front of a camera. I was deathly afraid of a camera.
Not now.
You?
No, now are you kidding me? That's the love of my life is a camera. But before, if you ever put a camera in front of me, you ever hear of Jackie Gleason?
Of course.
Okay, Jackie Gleason. Remember when he got
When he did the
nervous?
commercial, yeah.
Yeah, and he didn't know what to say. That was me. If you put me in front
I don't
of
believe
Oh
it.
no, I swear.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Because you have a love affair with the camera.
More than you could ever imagine. I have orgasms in front of the camera. But anyway,
Wow.
so
I don't know
so,
about-
well, I know. So the next thing you know is I'm sitting there with Erica and we're
Big Dick Rick has orgasms with camera.
Oh yeah. Oh, do you know? Wait. Now that you mentioned that, do you want to hear? Okay, folks, are you ready for this? Do you know?
Ben.
Do you know one of my shows? You ready?
I told
I'm
you it was
ready.
a trip.
Wait. Listen, one of my shows is called Rick Sykes' Dirty Laundry. You look it up. But
I
you can't-
saw it. I already did.
Wait. You can't see it in Florida. You know why? Because it's on Pornhub. Yes.
Rick, I'm actually
You can't get
speechless.
Pornhub in Florida now
That's
anymore.
right.
I'm actually speechless.
Yeah, but now wait. You want me to get really speechless? So one of the guys, my show is on Pornhub. Don't ask me how. It was,
We may have to skip our pizza tonight.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah, we'll eat it after.
Listen, so the next thing you know, is I did this thing Pornhub because Rick Sykes Dirty Laundry because that's with when the what do you call that mask where you had the disease? What was that stupid shit?
COVID.
Yeah, COVID. Yeah.
Tony.
So I know we gotta go. We gotta
No,
go. Oh,
no.
good. Okay. So COVID. So I'm doing this stupid show on. It was basically about a little bit about this book, and I'm doing this crazy shit, and the next thing you know is it gets on Tubi. Don't ask me how it got on Tubi, but it did. Tubi.
Dirty Laundry got on Tubi.
Rick Sykes' Dirty Laundry was on Tubi, and it's the most stupid show you ever saw in your life. No sex in it, but it's kind of funky because I got a lot of sex in it.
Why is it on the Pornhub?
Well, I'm going to tell you if you'd let me talk.
Okay.
All right, you got 8 minutes.
Fangool.
You got 8 minutes.
So anyway, that's not even enough for me to. Well, anyway, so anyway, so he knows. So the next thing you know is where am I? Oh yeah. So the Pornhub thing. So it gets on Pornhub. The Rick
One
Sykes Dirty
second.
Laundry.
Sherry, do not let Tony be alone.
Can I talk, please? Oh my
this
God,
guy.
you're taking the whole audience away from me.
He must have did a bump before he came.
No, I don't even do drugs
I
anymore.
know you don't.
So the next thing you know is now here's the crazy part. I did a commercial for this vodka, this Polish vodka, right? It was a good commercial. They had three drop dead gorgeous girls and one guy. The guy is the top model for either Calvin Klein or Polo. I can't remember which one it was. World famous, nicest guy in the world, but he's one of these. You ready? One of those.
Oh,
guys.
meditation.
Yeah, those people, So now, so the Pornhub loves me. They found the commercial. They put the commercial on Pornhub too now. And what I'm dying for, this guy who has no idea, it's on Pornhub in my show. One of these days, somebody's going to go up to the guy who's the big top model. They're going to say, "I know you," and he goes, "Yeah, I'm the lead. I'm the big model for what do you call it, Calvin Klein." And they're going to say, "No, I know you from Pornhub." And he's going like, "What?" And he's going to come up, "You motherfucker, Rick, you got me on Pornhub." And I can't wait for that to happen. It's going to happen.
That's
soon.
going to be hilarious.
That's going to be I know, I love it.
So-
getting back to Erica.
Yes.
I was just going to say, what
TikTok.
happened to Eric?
Okay, so
TikTok.
Eric and I were doing TikTok. We're having a time of my life. Now, I'm not afraid of a stupid little camera. It's a phone. How can you be afraid of a phone? The cameras, I was nervous. But a phone?
But not the phone.
Of course not. It's a phone. How can you be afraid of a phone? So I'm dancing with her. We're spinning around. We're just loving each other. And we had a great relationship. I'm not kidding. Really great. I mean,
What happened to Eric?
she kind of I made these cards saying Mr. and Mrs. Rick Sykes.
Oh.
And she said, "When are we getting married?" I said, "Never."
Oh, why did you do that?
I'm too young. So,
You're right.
yeah.
But why did you make a card, Mr. and Mrs. Sykes?
Because it was a lot easier because people used to say, "Who's this?" I'd say it's my wife, joking around, da da da. But I think she anyway, it didn't matter.
She thought you were serious.
Yeah, and I'm never serious about it. But she's a doll. I have to. I'm not.
Still talk to her?
No, I don't talk to any of my old girlfriends, and on purpose. And I tell them that in the
Smart.
very beginning.
Oh.
The very beginning.
Smart.
I say, "Listen," I said, "when we break up," I said, "I am never going to talk to you again." I said, "Unless you're dying." I said, "Then I will take care of you if you're dying. Other than that, please don't get in touch with me ever again." I don't want, because it's not fair. I don't want to see her banging some guy. She doesn't want to see me banging 3 girls. Oh, did I say that?
Oh my God.
Did I say that?
Oh my God.
Oh, maybe I meant 2 girls.
Okay,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. So,
Ben, are we allowed to put this stuff on YouTube?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure, why not? Make it explicit.
there you go.
18 and older.
I've seen worse.
Listen, if you read this book, it's all about me.
I'm so excited for this.
What, the book?
No, just
No, the
I mean,
book. Wait till you read this
No,
book.
I'm
Where
gonna
were we?
watch this episode.
Where were we?
I'm gonna watch this episode over and
Where
over.
were
and
we?
over.
You want to talk about? You want to talk about the girl before and the girl after?
No.
No. We were talking about Erica. You said it was the favorite thing.
So
And
you
she's-
did the TikTok
And
videos.
I was.
We got 5 minutes.
So the TikTok started taking off. Is that what
Yeah.
happened?
Oh yeah. We're back.
and
to
that
again.
led to,
No.
Well, so out of the clear blue sky, they text her, whatever. They got in touch with her and said, "We love you and Rick. Would you want to be on a reality show?" And she asked me, "Do you want to do it?" And I said, "I don't give a shit." So I said, well, "Yeah, we'll do it." So, I mean, all I was doing all the time, I'm driving my Harley all day long. I'm playing. I'm writing. I didn't write this book yet, by the way, just so you know. I wrote this book during COVID.
So where'd you do the reality show?
Where?
Go back to the reality show. They asked you to do the reality show.
So she was the one that you did the reality show with?
Yes. Erica.
Oh.
And she was drop dead gorgeous, the sweetest girl in
Yes,
the world.
I saw. I looked at
Oh, I
everything.
was madly in love with her. If I was ever going to get married again,
And what year was this, Rick? Like 7 years ago?
yeah, some-
Before
why-
COVID.
6 years ago.
Why
Before
didn't it
COVID.
work out?
Yeah.
No, after COVID.
Why didn't it work out? Why do you think it didn't work out?
Because of me.
Oh.
I mean, I loved her, but I'm smart enough to realize that it's just not. It's stupid.
Too young.
Yeah, I'm too young. I know.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I meant.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So, yeah. It's
Too young to settle down.
You know when things just are stupid. This was stupid. We had a great time. We were together for 2 years solid, madly in love with each other, no question about it. And then the shit hit the fan, and I said this just can't work, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And we had to
Were you
move on.
sad when it?
Oh yeah. No,
How long were you doing the show for with her?
About a year and a half, maybe
So,
a year. But here's the thing:
The
about
majority of your time together, you
but
were
listen,
working on the
listen
show.
to this. This will tell you how good this was for us. When the first year we were on the second year. The first year they had 12 episodes. All right. When Eric and I went on there, they had the 12. Then they bumped it up to 10 more. In the same, so we went up to 22 episodes. They went
Wow.
from 12 to 22, and then COVID came, and that
Wow.
stopped a lot of shit.
So where were they filming this? In Miami?
Oh, in Miami, but in Miami, Springfield, Massachusetts.
All over.
Springfield, Illinois, and it's so funny because one of the scenes is I mean, people still they call me. I get fan mail from Korea, Australia,
Wow.
all over Europe, all the time.
Wow.
I get all these women saying I'll marry you in a second, Erica, and all kidding aside, I mean,
Did you guys break up on the show?
no.
No, okay.
No, but Erica posted that she broke up with me, and said, which was fine with me. I couldn't care. I'm like, yeah.
Would you ever do it again?
With Erica?
No, with the show. If they came back
no,
and
I
said, "We're
would
doing
do-
it again. We're doing an all-star
Honey.
millionaire."
Honey, I have a new show now that's coming up.
I know. Can you do it fast in 2 minutes?
No, this one, all I can.
Just tell us what.
I can't.
Tell
Do this then. Tell everybody where they could find you so they could.
Oh, Rick Sykes 305. That was easy.
all right.
Rick Sykes.
Anything-
Yeah, but
305.
tell the audience what you got cooking.
Well, no, I got to tell you this.
All right, so hurry up. You got 2 minutes.
That's all we got.
That's it, dude.
Man,
Look,
You're going to come back. Don't worry
I'm
about
just starting.
well,
I
forget
know.
about it.
You know what I got to talk about? I haven't even started this.
You know what we'll do?
Certainly
We'll
haven't
take
started
our
this.
phone and we'll go outside and we'll
Keep on talking. Keep on going. Because I'll tell you, when I tell you about this book, wait till you hear when I'm doing this. The book is done. It's been done for 6 months. I'm not letting anybody get it. And
Let's
everybody-
make a movie.
You gave me
with your
one.
book.
Well, no, certain people.
Yeah.
All right, so let's wrap it up.
Yeah,
We got 1 minute.
And you're
left.
one of the certain people.
All right, so
which
listen.
You know
It's a
that.
very good book, by the
Yeah,
way.
well,
So
I won't tell anybody.
So
what
Rick,
you can tell anybody about it. I don't give a shit. But
we
nobody-
definitely have to have you back. You're
Yeah.
the most interesting man.
Yeah, but
I hear this all the time.
yeah, we want you.
But that
back,
means
for sure.
you're fucked up as like I am.
Well, totally.
I love you.
Absolutely.
I love you, baby.
I mean, you know,
Get
you-
your air condition fixed and come up here.
yeah, get your air conditioning fixed. Have somebody drive you next time, please.
I was going to take my Harley.
That would have been
And
nice.
I know for a
Too
fact,
far.
I know.
Too
I know
far.
for a fact that the viewers are definitely going to love this episode. We're going to definitely have you
We're gonna
back.
call it part 1.
Part 1.
They can get this on Amazon.
Yes.
And I'll tell you this: the biggest complaint I got about this book, they said it was too short.
Yeah, it was too short.
So
is this episode.
which means
we love you.
Which means you want to get this one.
We love
That
you,
one's bigger, right?
Rick. Thank you. We're gonna go have pizza now.
And
we
we're
love
gonna
you.
have to do
How
part
you
two.
doing,
And, yo,
pizza?
and wait, and I'm from New Haven, which is the best pizza in the world.
That's what you think.
I know.
How you doing, pizza? Thank you, Deckmasters and St. James Iced Tea. We love you guys. Tune in next week. Please like, subscribe, comment. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Love you.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Yay!
Joe, that's it. Until next week, when we have another fantabulous episode of the We Talk Funny podcast.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our show and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform at We Talk Funny. See you next Tuesday.
C-U-N-T.